The sense of value and the sense of ambition has always been in me. And people always say to me, like, how did you get to where you are? And I go, well, it's much more simple than people think. It's like, I really value myself and I really value my goals. And I don't think it's much more complicated than that. But I was taught that by my mum, who was very, very much like, listen, Emma, you're not better than anybody else, but nor is anyone better than you. And so when people talk about imposter syndrome, like, I look around, I'm like, that's just made up. Like, we all feel exactly the same, like deep, deep down. And that sense of me feeling like I could achieve was just built in. Like, I've never felt a lack of confidence. I've never felt less than. I always felt like if I worked hard enough and I really put everything into it, that I could achieve. I still feel like that today. I don't expect things to be easy, but I've never had a sense of I couldn't.
Yeah, what a great way for your mum to set you up. Like, what an amazing recipe.
I guess so.
No, it's beautiful to hear that, because I love that perspective of no one's better than you and you're not better than anyone. Like, that's such a great equalizer.
Absolutely. And the two things are really important, right? Because I grew up with such a respect for everybody else around me, regardless of where they come from or, what they were doing. And I think that, as a kid, I was surrounded by a lot of people that were doing what they had to do to get through the day. And I never looked down on anyone. I always thought, well, you know what, as long as you are doing something, you find an interest in something. And for me, that came at a very early age in fashion. But it was much more a means of escapism than me sitting there and really appreciating the clothing or the craft. It was it was a means to dream.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that.